Hey, we are here at the lovely EA campus. You can see the one of the break rooms behind us here, and I have got Kevin O'Leary, and you, sir, are the product manager on BattleForge.
That's right. Glad to have you guys here today.
Thanks for having us. So BattleForge is an RTS, but it's got some other stuff going on under the hood that some of the other games in the genre don't have. Genre is getting a little crowded now. You know, you got Halo Wars, you got Dawn of War 2, StarCraft 2 is probably coming at some point. So what are you guys doing differently to set yourselves apart from that pack?
The biggest thing is the card mechanic that we're using. So instead of having a traditional base building structure where you kind of build up units, queue them out, and build an army and send them, we wiped away almost all the base building stuff. So you build your army out of digital cards, and you bring them into battle with you, and you can play them instantaneously on the battlefield, kind of moving as you go and never needing to kind of go back and retrace your steps again. So it's a very fast-paced mechanic that we've introduced to the game.
You've got 4 different kinds of cards, right? There's like ice and fire and shadow and that sort of thing. So, and I noticed you can kind of mix and match them. So do you consider those 4 types like the 4 factions, and does that mean you can basically have like a team of all 4 factions kind of mixed into one game?
Yeah, you got it. So we have about 200 cards in the game to start with, and we're going to be releasing more as the game goes on, which is about double your standard RTS handful. And with that, you can mix and match them all together like you touched on. So if you want to do a fire and ice combination, you totally can freeze them and burn them.
What's the just kind of the fiction behind the game? Is there an existing license, or are you guys kind of making up your own fantasy world?
It's brand new fantasy IP. We gave the guys in the studio all the leeway they wanted to make up great creatures and units and stuff behind all the madness there. The general idea of the story is it's the Twilight evil guys. They've kind of come down, and you are somewhat like an angel called a Skylord, and you're helping conjure these mythical beings into play to fight for the right and clear up the infection.
So I noticed we were playing the beta in there, and you've got like a little general chat, and I keep seeing messages popping up with like sort of WoW loot lingo, you know, like want to sell harvester or whatever. So how much is loot, like persistent loot, a part of the game? I mean, is that kind of your central goal to amass more cards and better stuff? Or?
There's a couple different pieces to the game, so you will be able to collect and earn BattleForge gold as you go through, and you'll also earn upgrades for your cards. So you use the gold to apply the upgrades. So for example, you may be able to get some extra damage out of a guy, or more health points, or like kind of a lower cost of entry into the game. And then you'll also be able to take those cards to the marketplace. So like you said, people are selling and buying those cards, and that's all community empowered, so you'll be able to set your own price, sell individual cards back and forth, or even go to a trade house and, you know, barter out a trade with players.
So you guys are in beta now.
Correct.
That's what we've been playing.
Yep.
How's development going? I mean, are you pretty close to the end?
We're launching March 24th, so the game's coming in nicely.
Cool. Well, we're going to go get back to the beta, and we'll be back with more soon.
Cool.